Retirement is a pretty significant transition as you'll be making a lot of changes. After having worked for so many years, it's time for you to take a break and enjoy the rest of your life in a financially free and less stressful day-to-day. But in terms of considering where to retire, that's where your research should come in. Not all states are created equal in terms of retirement, and some of them treat their retirees better than others. Oklahoma, like any other state, has specific policies for retirees and how they're taxed. Knowing more about it can help you make better decisions for yourself. This is Intelligentsia, real-life advice for practical and financial goals. Today, we want to talk about Oklahoma's tax policies for retirees and the various mechanisms that exist to provide them the much-needed financial relief that they deserve. So let's get to it. Let's start it off by talking about retirement income sources and how Oklahoma's tax policies deal with them. One of the many considerations when it comes to retirement income sources are Social Security benefits. For many retirees, Social Security benefits function as a primary source of income apart from pension income and as such, would benefit from lower tax rates. Fortunately, for those hoping to settle down in Oklahoma, the state aligns with federal policy that exempts Social Security benefits from state income tax. This means that retirees can have more expendable income and their Social Security benefits are largely intact when they receive it. That said, there's still the matter of federal taxes when it comes to income tax. Another form of retirement income to consider are pensions and annuities. An added benefit for retirees settling down in Oklahoma is the reduction of overall tax liability by reducing a portion of their retirement income from their taxable income. This benefit is designed for those aged 65 and up and allows for an exemption of $10,000 for individuals and $20,000 for married couples filing jointly. It's important to note that this exemption is subject to income limits with certain thresholds to keep in mind. Retirees with an adjusted gross income below the threshold are eligible for full exemptions. This is especially useful for those in the lower brackets hoping to save more on taxes. Understanding that Social Security benefits and a portion of retirement income enjoy favorable tax treatment in Oklahoma is key for those hoping to get their income largely intact. It helps them budget and be more at ease when making financial decisions. That said, other forms of retirement income like distributions from an individual retirement account and 401ks are generally subject to regular state income tax rates. Considering the tax implications of income sources is important when planning finances in retirement, and it plays a major part in knowing how much you're working with when you're budgeting. Another form of taxation that takes its toll on retirement funds are property taxes. This is especially significant to retirees on fixed incomes. When addressing this matter, Oklahoma has a special property tax relief program geared towards the welfare of senior citizens. These programs are designed to provide financial relief by easing the property tax burden for eligible retirees and are geared towards assisting them with better management of housing costs in their golden years. The specifics of the property tax relief programs include eligibility criteria and benefits. They change across different counties and municipalities within Oklahoma, and it's considered a good practice to check with local authorities or the Oklahoma Tax Commission. This ensures that retirees are up to date with the most current and relevant information involving property tax relief strategies, policies, and possible programs for them. That said, let's move on to another factor that retirees need to consider when planning their overall financial situation, and that is sales tax. Oklahoma has a statewide sales tax with some items being exempt from it. Most goods and services are subject to taxation. However, certain items, such as groceries, are exempt from it. Being aware about how sales tax can affect the overall cost of living is an important consideration for retirees, as this will directly affect how they budget their finances. And that's doubly important as retirees are unique spenders, with most of their retirement funds going to either leisure costs or healthcare costs, like hospital visits or prescription medication. And while considering income tax, property tax, and sales tax are all equally important, for retirees planning to leave a substantial substantial estate behind to their heirs, it's important to consider how much they'll actually leave behind after deductions from fees and taxes. Good news for retirees, however, as Oklahoma does not impose an estate tax. This allows retirees to be more relaxed with their planning and knowing that they'll leave more of their estate towards their heirs, provided federal taxes are included in their planning. Since estates are not taxed at the state level upon the death of an individual, retirees engaged in estate planning understand that the absence of state-level estate tax can be a critical factor when it comes to bequeathing your assets as intended. It's important, however, to stay informed about any potential changes involving estate laws, as policies can change over time. Knowing how these policies work and how it changes can affect the distribution of assets and overall financial planning for retirees and their beneficiaries. Those are the main things to consider when talking about taxation in the state of Oklahoma. Knowing how you're getting taxed is important when budgeting, and oftentimes, that's more than enough for retirees to know how much they'll be saving by choosing to settle down in Oklahoma. That said, while knowing about tax policies is fine and all, most retirees often take it a step further and take advantage of the many exemptions and credits afforded to them, provided they are eligible for it. For instance, Oklahoma offers its residents property tax credits in order to alleviate their financial burden. Eligible individuals can reduce the amount of property tax that they owe through the credits provided, which can be particularly beneficial for retirees who own homes and are looking to manage their housing expenses more efficiently. Adding onto the idea of saving money on housing costs, they can also earn improvement credits for things like making energy-efficient changes to their homes. This allows them not only to improve their homes, save up on electricity, but also to qualify for tax credits. These programs allow retirees financial incentives for enhancing the energy efficiency of their residences. This not only allows residents tax breaks for better financial decisions, but it also encourages retirees to go for environmentally friendly practices. But enough about property tax credits. Let's talk about how you can earn credits and exemptions through your day-to-day expenses. For retirees, healthcare costs are one of the biggest factors in financial planning, as it often requires a significant amount of money over time. Oklahoma recognizes this matter and they offer deductions for certain medical expenses. For qualifying medical and dental expenses, if they exceed a certain percentage of the retiree's adjusted gross income, they may be deductible. This allows for more financial relief for healthcare-related costs and effectively assists retirees with one of their primary concerns in retirement. The deduction also acknowledges the potentially higher healthcare costs associated with aging. Another important deduction that retirees can take advantage of are charitable contribution deductions. For retirees that are naturally charitable, this can function as an added boon to their lifestyle, as itemized deductions for charitable contributions can help reduce the overall tax liability for retirees. Oklahoma understands that there may be retirees that naturally lean towards philanthropy and wants to reward retirees that contribute to charitable organizations. This allows those retirees to find additional financial benefits through these deductions and helps them have the freedom to decide where they put their tax dollars into. Aside from philanthropy, Oklahoma also values volunteerism and encourages individuals, including retirees, to actively participate in charitable endeavors. This is beneficial for retirees who frequently engage in volunteer activities and contribute to communities. This functions as a benefit not only to retirees, but for the community as a whole, with a holistic financial landscape that rewards those who frequently volunteer, donate to charitable organizations, and rely on clean energy. Oklahoma focuses a lot on community-based values, and it's beneficial for retirees who feel like they'd want to engage in those values but also benefit from them through tax credits. Overall, Oklahoma allows retirees a good financial landscape to settle down in, but it mostly provides several avenues for retirees hoping to engage with their community. If you've enjoyed this video and found this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'd like to be able to grow alongside you, and we're pumped to have you on our next video. Stay mentally healthy and let's get financially fit together.